This is the Madden Championship Series, brought to you by USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA, proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap? Not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the visitors are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play.
And he's into the end zone. Matt for 10. Touchdown.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Here's Vic. Moving outside the pocket. That is caught. They get the 2-point conversion. What a start to this one. An 8-0 edge.
Seahawks, nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll get this out to his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incompletion. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Right.
And he's going to bring this one back. It is a punt return touchdown for the special teams unit. A special teams magic moment from the rookie who takes it all the way. What a great way to announce yourself to your teammates as a huge part of this team.
Just there's
no greater way to establish value and to earn a role on a team like than through special teams. Now, when you can do it as a returner and you can impact the game by putting points on the board, man, that is different. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and that is a huge impact play here by the young rookie.
From the 6, here comes a return. And They can only get back to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And a good one here. He'll be marked out up past the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To throw is McCarthy. Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Seahawks, nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll let one go down the middle. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it could possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back. There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. And there'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
It's second down.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go. I can't believe this. Cougar 19. Let's go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nathan Landman. This is the Madden Championship Series. on EA Sports. As we join you from USAA Stadium. USAA, proud to serve the military community and their families. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys in the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offensive and defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
Let's go now.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
Ready,
and
set.
8.
Come on.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the
Top
Dolphins
70, hot
first
70.
down.
Jeanette, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Marshawn Lynch. Touchdown, Dolphins. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. To throw right away is Vick. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Open that, and it's Davis downfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10.
19, Charger, 19, stop. Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
Cougar 19, 60, ready.
To the air, it's Vick. That caught by Davis. And he will score. Gabe Davis for the touchdown. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it, and the visitors come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Shaheed now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Down, ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. Got room at the 30. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
65, Cowboys. Let's go.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Miami. The PAT, up and good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Try the start on the ground. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
Again, 22 yards. Result is a first down.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Let's go
second
now.
and 3.
Come back team. 79 Bronx Warriors.
Off the play fake. Here's Vic. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
And a first down.
Ready? 70 rings. Viking 18. Viking 18. Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Ready?
Throwing now. Vic. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Rolling right. Now he'll air one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Second and 10.
18. 60 Vikings. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Flush to his right. Again, working deep downfield. And he'll be taken down at the 30. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Dolphins can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Shaheed now to return it. Oh, and he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Now, Vic. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and 31-yard line.
To throw is Vic. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Vic gonna look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Results in a first down.
Throwing is Vic. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Result is a first down.
18 Radius. 18 Radius.
To throw, here's Vic. Out to his right. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he will take it in himself for the score. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. He'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Ready, check.
They'll give on the ground. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll stick with him again. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Into the secondary again. And he will go all the way. Marshawn Lynch. Touchdown, Dolphins. That his second touchdown tonight. Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Andres Borregales set to kick off.
So, following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run. They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy that you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup. And I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
32.
From the gun, it's Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth, and Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
180! That's it! Hey! Nice shot!
Lamar off the play fake. Goes out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Jackson now on third. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. 4th down, here's Jackson. Buying some time right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, kid. You don't get mid.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down. Pass play coming here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for a first down. New set of downs from 37. Working now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports.
Ready? Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Back to the well again. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Borregales on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he puts some air under this one. Right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
That throw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up to third down. Third and long for him here. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
This is complete. It's Davis. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
It's a gain of 31 yards. Complete to Gabriel Davis.
They'll throw it here on first. Finds a seam down the middle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Crack all 80.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys take the lead just before halftime. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Eagles 7. Andres Borregales set
Now
to kick
Borregales on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. First down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Back to throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
That's now two, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on second and short. And that short gain is enough for a reset it down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly, your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I can give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Ooh, juke. And he returns this to the 22. This one complete to Smith. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Elway. Finding space at the 40. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, Elway. A dump off to Forte. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
First carry for Matt Forte. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's Elway. He's got Smith here. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
They're going on 4th. It's Elway. He's going to get down to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Now it's Elway. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Steve Smith, 31 yards. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Dolphins nothing. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
To throw, Vick. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
19 Tiger.
There's Matt Forte with his first carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Now here's Vic. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Vic's going to change the play.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And bending it in, it's Davis. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Vic now. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's intercepted. He's trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. After the interception, here's Elway. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Called on a very strong gain of 24. Here's Elway. It's caught. Smith. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half. It's Elway. Uncorks one for Davis. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Here we go. 7-5. Nice. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Now Vic on 4th down. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Nicky Manwari. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And his guys are back.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Buffalo 18, Dragon 60, Cub 19, Cub 19, Mustang 19, Trap 60, Trap 60. Steady.
Sanders now to the air right away. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down. Shador on first down. Throw on the run is complete. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
18, Pioneer. 19 tight, not Panther 11, 19 Lion.
From the gun, it's Shador. Start a game, not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 6, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To throw right away is Vic. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing is Vic. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Vic gonna look to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Browns say they have it, and they do. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage, and then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone.
And the pressure's too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
Now, faster.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Browns with the advantage. Back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
60 Bison. 18,
to the air. It's Vic. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd down.
To throw, here's Vic. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Not Hawk, 18, 69, 70, Panther 11, Panther 11, go.
A run with the former Buckeye, Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line.
A 6-yard
18,
pickup.
Buffalo
Brings up
18.
2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Throw right side, hauled in by Cox. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
70, 70, 60, 19, trap 60, Mustang 19. Come back, Dragon 60.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Tempo.
Browns 1st down.
79 Broncos.
They go play action with Sanders. Huff brings it in left side. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Set up. 18, 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. A throw on the move is caught. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
69, 70, Red Panther and the Warriors, 70. 18, Rock, Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Browns going to use the 1st of their timeouts here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
7 Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion.
Play action, it's Sanders. That one on target to Cox. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
1st down, Browns.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on, hot go. Come on, Bronco, Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ozzie Newsome. Touchdown, Browns. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This fielded at about the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw is Vic. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Buffalo 18. Get up. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warriors 70.
Here's Sanders to throw. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Kevin Stefanski going to turn to his field goal unit. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. And that one is off the left upright. He missed it. And the lead holds steady at 4. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing now, Vic. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Vic. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now, Vic. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. And he will get into the end zone. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Dolphins. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 79, 19. Buffalo 18. 70, 19 Lions.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard
Warriors
line.
70. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. 18. Trap 60. Trap 60.
On 2nd down, Sanders. Pass is completed to Cup. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Viking 18.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7.
Cougar 19. 60 79 Bronco. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now Shador. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Stafford fires to cut. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
19's ready.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. Ready.
To throw is Sanders. Thrust to his right. That's to the sideline and intercepted. That's the Hall of Famer Darrelle Revis. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them and you're able to extend that lead.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Let's go. Warriors. Dragons. Mustang 19. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Smith. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats, drop 50, 79 Broncos.
Now it's Sanders. Forced to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
60, 70 Rangers, 70, 19 Lions. Hey, Smash. Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 18, Pioneers.
Now Shador on 1st down. On the move left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. He'll locate Cup. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 19 tight.
Sanders will throw it. On the run to the right. Take a shot. Downfield looking for Cup. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Now, first and goal.
Past the 50. Here we go. Set. 60. Panther streak. Panther streak.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Come on, come on.
Vic gonna look to throw.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
On third down, it's Vic. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a win here for the Dolphins. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory.
this field to start. It's always a hard opponent. I'm a little scared to see what I'm up against.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know both sides are ready to go.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First play is to the air. Fits it through the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And that means first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Ready.
First and 10, looking to throw. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this.
Count the 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Second and 10. Here he is to throw. Cut near the goal line. He has the touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
Now Borregales on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
You're not. 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80.
They give now out of the shotgun. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Another carry for him. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight, punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
I'll give them from this event, and I guess they ran this event.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, but first time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to be able to stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. He's going to throw it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Looking to throw here. They're on him again. He goes down again. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Third and long for him here. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. From the red zone on first. Makes the catch. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys take the lead just before halftime. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Returnable from the 1. And he'll be out of bounds after a tough return. Offense looking at its own 17 to begin the drive.
Ready?
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. The 40. At the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
They came not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll run here from the gun. Maybe he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He's off to the races. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2.
We hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Results in a first down.
They'll run it from the gun. And that's good for a gain of 5. That was Harold Landry making the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They give it to him again. He has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. And they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. This time it's a passing play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. Running for the marker on second. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third and a lone yard coming up. Throwing now. Finds Davis complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
Okay, ready?
Bring the offense up to the line. First and 10.
There you go. 19, Tiger. Hurt.
Out of the gun, they give it to him inside. And he will not score, but that does set him up Brock with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first and 3. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Line up the design keeper. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Went the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. He is to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
70.
He'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play. Down inside 30 seconds now, their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
A give now from the gun. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Back to the well again. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Lowered back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him. The defense takes its third and final timeout. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's a design run for Milrow. So it's a win for the Seahawks. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments.
Maybe I should have did a theme team. Maybe I should have did a theme team. That's not the say right now. Theme teams are exciting. I got 15 minutes to my next round. My next tournament. I'm about to look at this 12 minutes before I start. So far, I can say be mindful when picking your bowl characters or your bowl cards. I probably should have picked more Seattle, maybe. I should have probably picked more one team in a sense. Like we picked some Patriots here, and then we got a lot more Patriots to go. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I should have built a better team. Boost. Gonna be some tokens in there, but not enough for a 95. So I don't know if we're gonna complete them. We may complete them off the stream, obviously, but I'm gonna look into that. Right now, we're about to jump into the first round of the tournament. Don't see too many familiar names besides this guy we're about to play. I hadn't played him before, but I've seen his name before. See what he looks like.